Okay, designers, so you have done all of the video lessons leading up to this. So you've learned about shapes, you've learned about how to select and rotate, you have learned how to place a textured photo, you have learned clipping mask, and then the last one you learned is how to image trace. So first step in this is to find your picture of your famous person that you're going to quote here, because we're going to be starting first with looking at our quote poster. We're doing the quote poster using a clipping mask stencil, okay? So if you don't remember how to do that object image trace, go back, open that video, find this template. You want to make sure you have the quote poster template, get your person image traced in there, all right? And then you want to make sure that you delete all of the white space and then come on back here to the video. Okay, so you have your object, it's image traced. This next step is really important or the clipping mask isn't going to work. Click on your object, you're going to go to Object, Compound Path, Make. That's really important or the next step won't work. All right, from here you have to get your texture or your pattern in here, and it's with an image. So you have two ways to do that. You can either place one of mine, so you can go to File, Place, and then in the digital image archive, so courses are digital image archive, there's 3 folders. You can either look in the patterns folder, you can look in the backdrops, or you can look in the textures. Okay, there's a bunch in there, or you can just go to the internet, find a pattern that you like or a texture that you like, right click and copy on it, go back into Illustrator, edit, paste, right? And then you just want to make sure that it's slightly bigger than your object that you traced. It needs to cover it completely, and then you do want to put it in the back. So send it to the back. All right, so stop the video, do that now. All right, now come on back. You are going to click and drag. Your person has to be on top, and then you're simply going to hit that Control-7. This is going to pop up. Just hit yes to that. And now here you go. Now you have your clipping mask silhouette. All right, from here, you just need to turn this into a poster. So first of all, here's the margin of your poster, the black line, all the way out here. Now, by default, I probably have this locked. So to unlock it, you go to Object, Unlock All. Now there it is, okay? I can fill that if I want to, so I can put a color on it. I can put a stroke on it. We've learned all of this stuff. Maybe I want to put a thicker stroke on it. Maybe I want to give it a kind of a grungy stroke because Dave Grohl, he's part of the grunge movement. So you can do that. You then have to add your text in here. So you can put your text wherever. The example I showed, it was down at the bottom, but you can put it wherever you want. You can put it at the top. But just remember that we're trying to have good contrast, repetition, alignment, and proximity. You can change your fonts, you can change your colors, however you want to do it. You can put it above, you can put it across. Heck, you could put it on top. I don't care, as long as we can see what you're doing here. So you have your text, you have this, and then you have to show me some knowledge of some of these shape tools. So you can simply do what I did back here where you filled the background and you put a stroke on it. Show me that's some basic understanding. Or maybe you're like, well, I'm gonna play around and I'm gonna do like, I don't know, a halo behind his head. So I've got this other shape here, or maybe I use the star shapes. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just add some kind of other element, or it could be lines. Maybe you're using the line tool instead to draw some more lines in here. Maybe you're going to put a nice straight line here just so that you show some division between the text and your graphic, whatever. But have some fun. Once you are done, first of all, you do need to save this. Save this in your folder. Okay, I would just call it quote poster or icon or whatever. Give it a name that you can remember. Just make sure that you're putting it in your folder. And then you will need to export it as a JPEG before you attach it into Google Classroom. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have some fun creating your custom clipping mask silhouette portrait. Good job.